We all love good.
Okay, we're going.
We're going.
We're going.
I see the blinking light
Yep.
in the reflection. That means we're going.
Hello.
Hello.
It's time for our June video.
Happy June.
Hooray.
Hooray. June is a very exciting month for us.
We have a coffee shop and breakfast restaurant now, so we always have great fresh coffee. I'm drinking an Americano.
I have a latte. I'm getting new into the fancy coffee scene. I was a Folgers drip guy until about a month ago when we opened our shop, and I even have a pattern. Yeah, it's pretty fantastic.
Yeah. So we've been enjoying great fresh coffee, and you can too, every morning and all the way through the evenings. We're doing boozy coffees now, all sorts of fun stuff.
Yep, coffee shop's always available while we're open, which is usually from 8 a.m. every day through till close, which is either 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, or on Sundays, 8 o'clock, because we gotta sleep sometime, right?
Right.
So yeah, this month coming up, June, is a very exciting month for us because it's a month full of birthdays. Devin has a birthday at the end of the month. I have a birthday at the beginning of the month. And right in the middle of the month is the birthday of this place. Middle Coast was born in mid-June, June 17th, I believe.
16.
I believe 17th.
Okay.
Well, you started a day earlier than me. And it was born, it was 2017, but it was June 16th. There it is. He might have been right. We're not going to mention that. But we celebrate this month our 8th year anniversary.
8 years?
8 years.
8 great years.
8 great years, yeah. It's been great. And we're so excited as to watch this grow and flourish.
So our birthday party is going to be on the 21st.
21st is Saturday.
We're not going to do a crazy, ridiculous party like we have in years past. We're just going to have a lot of great food specials, maybe a big birthday cake, and
Devin and I were the only ones dressing up anyways.
Beer specials, all sorts of fun stuff. So come on down, wish us a happy birthday, get a great beer or mixed drink or straight shot, whatever you like.
Yep, there's some good spirits going out there.
So
Yeah, come on down. We got a lot of other things going on in June, so read through the newsletter, see what's going on. Good music. There's some great music coming this month.
Great music this month. Yeah. So that's that part.
Oh, and don't forget about the music, live music on Sunday mornings for the Groovy Brunch.
Yeah.
Nice acoustic live music breakfast.
From 10 to noon.
Beautiful.
Great music.
Beautiful.
It's a great setting for a beautiful breakfast on Sunday.
Yes. So come down and see that. Today, for our educational segment, we're going to talk about an ingredient of beer that is in almost all beers. And that would be hops.
Hops. So when we use hops, we use a pelletized version, which looks a lot like rabbit food. And this is important to us because it takes a lot less space in our cooler to store it, and also makes much less of a mess in our tanks when we brew with it.
Yes, it's a lot easier to go through our equipment in a pellet form because it dissolves into fine little dust and goes through all the pipes and valves.
Rather than the flour, which hops is a cone-shaped flower. It looks like a little mini pine cone.
Yes, it's a beautiful thing. Actually, here's a piece of Middle Coast trivia. Devin and I met because we were both hop farmers.
This is true.
We were some of the original hop farmers in Michigan before the big boom. Not the Big Bang, that's something different. You were around for that too, though, weren't you?
I was.
Yeah, old man. So yeah, we grew hops. They're very beautiful plants. If you come to the brewery, you'll see them planted outside in both the beer garden and the front gate of the patio. They're a climbing thing that goes up 15 feet if you let them. They're beautiful. I'm a plant nerd, so there it is. But the thing we want to talk about is what hops do for the beer. Whenever we give a tour of this place, we often will say, what's the main ingredient in beer? And so many times people go, hops! Because that's the most famous ingredient in beer. Everybody talks about the hops. But the hops are actually a minor ingredient that does a major thing. 4 major things, to be exact.
4 major things. One, it adds bitterness.
Bitterness. There's a chemical called the alpha acids in a hop flour that when you brew with grains, you get a very sweet, syrupy, they call it a wort. It's sugar water. And that sweetness needs to be balanced out by bitterness. And the hops have the alpha acids, which will do that balance.
Correct.
What's
Good
the next
job,
thing?
Joel.
Thank you.
Aroma.
I thought we'd go back and forth like this.
Number 2 is aroma.
Aroma. Another constituent of the hop flour is oils, hop oils. And that's where your aroma comes from. When you smell hops, is this smell-o-vision? Here, smell that. Yeah, see that? Yes, that is from the oils of the hop. And we have to use that late in the brewing process because if you boil it too long, the oils go up the chimney, and then it makes us sad. But the flavor and smell of hops that you know of comes from the oils in the hops. So they're important in that part of the flavoring of the beer.
The third one
Number the third.
is head retention.
Yes, there are proteins in hops that dissolve into the beer, and when you pour a beer, if you didn't have hops in it, it would look flat and no foamy head on the beer. But with a fair amount of hops, like a good IPA, you'll get that nice foamy head. That's why beers with more hops in it will have more of a head.
All this is true. I can concur. I concur.
As the brewer, you know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the last thing, we're switching it up. The last thing is, it is a preservative. The original reason they would put hops, the original reason was bittering, but they quickly found that they have antimicrobial properties that makes the beer takes it longer to spoil because it kills off bacteria that might grow in the beer.
Which is where the whole fable
I like that term.
of how the creation of IPA came about was because they were trying to ship beer from England to India and
On a boat. Beneath
and
the Good Hope.
it took a long time to get there, and so they raised the alcohol percentage and put a lot more hops in there to help it last on the boat longer to get to India. And
Which
the
makes
story
sense.
goes that the soldiers loved it so much when they came back to India, or to England from India, that they were demanding their IPA that they got there because they just loved it so much.
Yep. Now, that can't be corroborated as a true story, but it's told a lot.
It's told a lot, and it's a fun story.
It might be true, and half of being true is saying true or something. I don't know.
Something.
There's some
Yeah.
colloquialism there.
So that is our little mini lesson on hops.
Yep.
We could wax eloquent all day long about it.
We are nerds when it comes. We geek out on this stuff. If you want to know more, come find us and talk to us. We'll talk all day. But yeah, we use hops a lot. But in each tank like this that we use, we put maybe 6 pounds of hops, whereas we put in 1,400 pounds of grain. So hops are small amount, but they have a big impact on the beer.
Truth.
So there's our thing about hops. We hope to see you here this June, and have a lovely time.
Yeah, I say come say hi and let us know you saw the video and whether you liked it or not, and whether we should be more idiots or less.
I don't know if we can be less. We can definitely be more. But you know what? If you come tell us you saw the video, Devin will buy you a beer.
Maybe.
Maybe. Cheers.
Cheers.